Nothing else is
You
working.
look good, really good in the phone too. Do go sideways. Go sideways with it though. You know what I'm saying?
What do
Go
you mean?
sideways with it though, cause you're like, we should probably call the group chat now. We should probably call the group chat now. Okay, call the group chat. Call the group chat. Call the group chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Hello.
You can see me, right?
Yeah.
Yo,
Yo. What's good, bro? What's good?
What's up?
stay there, stay there. I gotta be real close to my face right now. I'm charging my shit.
got you. I got you, bro.
We just shit like this right here.
That shit would be funny. Alright, bro. This is like my first interview, so I'm low-key nervous. I'm not gonna lie. But
Me
yeah.
too, look here.
When did you start making music? That's my first question. That's where we'll start.
I was 16, so like 2018, I think.
Oh shit. That's fucking okay. That was a while ago. That's like
I'm trying to think.
that's like
Maybe
around when I started making
2019.
music too. Like yeah.
Yeah,
What did your
I think
first
right
like
about
songs sound like? Like were they like? Did you have to like learn? Like did you have to like learn how to mix over time? Or was it
yeah.
like
So I started off. My name was T Fazo,
T-Phase? I
hardest
feel
shit
like I've
ever,
heard that name before.
maybe. But when I started out, I didn't even like. I wasn't even grasping the concept of mixing. So I used to just like put the beat into this website called Soundtrap, and I would just rap
You
the whole
do
thing like no.
Soundtrap?
On God, I use Soundtrap.
Bro,
On God, I use Soundtrap.
Soundtrap is I was on Rap Chat back in the day. That was the shit, man. That was bad.
Hell no, Soundtrap is ass.
Soundtrap is pretty bad. I tried to make beats on Soundtrap before. Shit was
Hard shit on GarageBand. That shit was
GarageBand.
worse.
People
Garage
actually
Man
use
is good.
GarageBand. Like GarageBand is considered like a regular DAW now. It's weird.
Yeah.
Never.
Was like
That's a W.
what was the first song you made that like you felt like it was like something you could be proud of and you wanted to like it like drifted into the sound that you have now?
Damn, drifting in the song I have now. I would say Monochromatic.
I really like that song. It's a really good song.
Monochromatic was my first song like under my Moonracer name too. So like
I was
that
gonna
was just
ask you about that. Was literally my next question. Did you have any songs that you had up and then you deleted over time?
for. I don't think so. I had hella songs that like I fully planned on releasing, and then I just ended up just throwing like hella songs away.
I do that all the time. I know exactly what you mean.
Oh god.
You have a lot of features on Spotify. You have quite a bit of features, and I listened to like every single one. And my favorite was a song called "Dead Wrong." That song is fire. The verse on that song is hard. How did you like? How did like that talk go where you got put on that song, and like how did that come about?
So it was bro who made the song was just following me on TikTok type shit.
Oh yeah.
And he just like, you trying to work whoop doop doop, and I was like, bet. And I didn't even know he was gonna post it on everything, but he ended up posting it on everything.
Damn.
But I was cool with it.
Literally, there's a regular version, there's a sped up version, which is
Yeah,
crazy.
bro.
That shit is
I didn't
crazy.
even know. He didn't even tell me nothing about that. I just went, did my verse, and then never thought about it again. And then I randomly checked my Spotify, and I was like, oh shit.
Is there any other genres that you would want to try like in the future, or like, or you have tried that you haven't released yet?
Yeah. I got my country song out,
That shit is crazy,
and
bro.
I want to make more country, bro.
You want to be the next country artist? Like that's gonna be
Low
your
key.
shit. That
On my
that
Lil
song
Nas
is
X
like
shit.
unironically it bangs, bro. Like that.
That's what I'm.
Shit is crazy.
That's why I want to make more because it was like it caught me by surprise on how like actually decent this shit was.
What is your personal like favorite song you ever made?
Golly, I was not ready for this song. There was a point where I was making like 3 songs a day, bro. So that's a hard question.
I know exactly what you mean. That work ethic is crazy. I really
I got
like
a
Think
song
Twice. Think
called
Twice is really good. I
"Think
like that.
Twice."
That's like
Yeah,
probably my
yeah.
favorite Moonracer song.
I fuck with "Think Twice." My favorite shit is unreleased. I think I got too many favorites. One that I'm thinking about the most though is called "Complacent," and I fuck with it just because it's
That
like
is a hard ass name
it's
for a song.
oh god, and it's like the saddest shit I've ever wrote. Like I'm probably not gonna post it because it was like
It
real
was yeah.
personal.
I know exactly what you mean. Sometimes you just gotta make shit, and it's like a therapy in a way.
Hella, and that's like that song right there be like that should be solving all my problems every time I listen to it.
Hell yeah, I know exactly what you mean, bro. Is there any like TV shows or movies that you've watched and you're like, damn, like I could make a song about this, or you have made a song about it?
Hell yeah. There's an anime called The Promised Neverland, and it's about
That shit's
like
hard.
a bunch of kids running away and shit. And I just posted a song called Let's Run Away.
That's hard.
And
That's
yeah, a big inspiration was from that.
that's hella hard. I feel like movies and like films could like they could have such like different like meanings. You could turn it into like anything. Like I've been wanting to write a song about Coraline for a while because that movie is
Oh
crazy.
God. Oh God. There's a song called I mean not song. Movie called Perks of Being a Wildflower. Wallflower. Perks of Being a Wallflower.
I've heard about
And
it.
that movie is where I got the name Moonracer from.
That's hard. That's
Yeah,
really
so
hard.
basically all my songs are
Yeah, that
due to
shit
that
came from a
movie.
movie. That's hard, bro. That's really hard. Damn.
God.
That is. What do you do when you have like writer's block and you feel like you can't make anything? Like, how do you get out of that? Because I know, like, for a lot of artists, it's a really hard thing to like to have. Like, I know I've had it, and it like you don't really know why you can't make music, but you just can't.
I feel you. I used to, when I got writer's block, I used to get fucking irritated, bro, because like I know that I can do it. That was the worst thing, was like knowing that I can do it. And I used to be in a studio too, so like going to the studio and getting writer's block,
Oh
you just
my
have to fucking
god,
go home.
what is
So
that
that's it.
experience like? That
Having
because like
writer's
I've
block or
never
just the
been in a
studio.
studio. Like I've always been a
Uh,
home studio kid. Like everything has been in my bedroom.
I feel you. The studio is like it's cool, honestly, and like a lot of shit gets done for you, and that's what I like. Like I can really just focus on what I'm saying, how I'm
Yeah,
sounding,
and then they
because
engineer that
everything else
shit.
is done.
Yeah,
Hella, but like there's usually like people. My experience, there's usually at least one person that I didn't want to be in there,
I know
and like
exactly what you mean.
it didn't really like throw me off, but like it was just like you
Why
can't
the fuck
control
it like
certain
why the
shit.
fuck are they there?
Oh God, it just
Cause
sucks when you
like
can't control
yeah, like
everything.
recording around like even recording around like friends for me like is like weird because it's just like I don't know how my own voice sounds. I don't know how I'm interpreted by other people, and it's I'm sure you probably have felt the same things.
Hella. Yeah, that studio shit different. I low key prefer home studios.
Home studios are just they're more comfy and I feel like you can get more done.
And you in your room, bro. Where else can you be yourself but your room?
Literally.
Best usually comes when you
Look
can
at
just
my
be
environment. Like
yourself.
this is my environment is like describing me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, that's hard.
Do you ever let you know little legal substance fuel your music or fuel anything? Because I know you know for me I can't really say this because we're live on YouTube, but the green substances help me quite a bit with my music. So I was just wondering if you felt the same.
Hell yeah. I feel like I did a lot of shit sober at first,
Me too.
and then I started on the green substance when I started making music. Cause I used to think that shit would like be a curse. Like I used to think
Yeah,
if I did that shit, it would.
I
But
was like,
now,
that
like
shit's gonna ruin me, but it
hell
helps.
yeah,
It gives you
that
like
shit
weird ass
definitely helped.
ideas, like especially when you're like I don't know, I'm not a producer, but I like adding weird ass sound effects in my shit. So like I'll watch a movie, like I did 100 Gex remix, and like I was watching a South Park episode, and Cartman screamed like a pig, and I was like I'm gonna sample this, and like I don't know, I feel
That
like
shit
it
hard.
just helps out with music a lot more.
I love it. Yeah. Shout out the green substance.
The
You
green
putting me on,
substance
man.
is hard. The green substance is indeed crazy. Calvin, can you check if the stream is like going good?
I got you.
Alright. Fuck. Alright. If you could say that you sounded like 3 artists like that inspired you, and like if they like all came together and like made a kid, like I'm not saying that they did like, but like what do you think, like who do you think those 3 artists would be and why, and what impact did they play in your life?
First, it's not an artist, but multiple artists, but under one name. I say Panic at the Disco was like Panic at the Disco was like
Brendan
was like
Urie
the
is a
first.
terrible person, but shout out Panic at the Disco.
Yeah,
You're on
we're
the
just
wrong.
talking about the music right now. I'm not worried about nothing they do with it.
Yeah,
Like,
nothing to do
the
with
music.
No, I love
But
their first
yeah.
2 albums. Their first albums are awesome.
Panic at the Disco was like the first shit I heard that like wasn't rap that I allowed myself to be like, okay, this shit is hard. You feel
I
me?
know exactly
So
what
like
you mean.
that's definitely like some shit that really like put me into where I am musically. Shout out Panic at the Disco, first one. I gotta say Juice.
Juice is.
I just listen to so much of that nigga. So like it's like you feel me? I know I've accidentally taken hella inspiration from Juice. So like I gotta give niggas credits. For the third one,
Calvin, you're tweaking, bro. The stream is fine, bro. I just checked that shit myself, bro. You're tweaking.
Now it wasn't working until.
Bro.
it's working.
No, we're chilling. We're chilling. It's all good. I knew it was gonna be good. This guy fucking texts me and goes, stream is fucked, and I started having a panic attack. I was like, fuck no.
Panic at the Disco.
Panic at the Disco and Juice WRLD, those are 2 pretty good ones. Juice had a big impact in my life. I remember when he fucking died. I heard it on the radio because I was like the kid who had no phone. So like I heard that shit and I was like on the radio and I was like crying, and I remember my dad was like, we have to go to church, and I was like in the car crying.
Yeah. That shit deep as fuck.
It's deep as hell, bro. What artists do you listen to in your free time that you would say inspire you, like just in your playlist? Any new artists that have come up in the last year or 2 that you're like, damn, like they get the Moonracer stamp of approval type shit?
Or any dream collabs?
Dream collabs, that's a good one. This is a good one. Let me go full screen, bro. I don't know why I haven't been full screen this whole time, but yeah.
Dream collabs. I gotta work with Breakins. I don't know how or what it's gonna sound
dream, bro.
That's God, but I have to get that.
Even if it's just a beat, bro. Literally, like that shit.
Oh God, he can send me a 30-second beat and I'll push that shit like it's the best song ever made.
His alt sound is like all beats like that, bro. Like 40-second beats, and I'm like, this is hard, bro.
Oh God, he's tough, bro.
He's hella tough.
New artists. I listen to a lot of break-ins. I listen to like Tyler.
Tyler, fuck yeah. You fuck with Eric DOA?
I fuck with Eric DOA. I used to fucking like heavily fuck with Eric DOA. He's not ass now, but like I just
drop
don't listen
anymore,
to him
bro. And it's like there's I'm tired of fucking listening to Things with Wings like 100 times.
But that shit is fire though. That shit is crazy.
That album is insane, bro. Glaive is indeed hard. Glaive is hard.
All like the hyperpop niggas, like I fuck with all that shit.
Same, bro. I remember, bro, going to the Alden show was just like life changing for me, bro, because he was like right there. And I was just tripping.
Yeah, that shit. They look like a crazy experience, bro.
Who's your like favorite bands? Like, if you had any bands that you would listen to and be like fuck. I know you said Panic at the Disco already, but like I'm sure there's others.
Yeah, I fuck with Panic at the Disco. There's two niggas called Mickey's Darling.
That shit sounds
or Mickey's Darling or some shit like that. But they made a song called Your Looks Can't Save You. And it like made me dive into them more, and they're fucking crazy. Like that's some shit I wanna.
Niche musicians like that, bro. It's so.
Oh God! And his voice. I don't know how to describe it. Like he sounds like he's from a different country, but like you hear him talking, he sounds just like us. But the way he sings, he sings in like a like he has like a certain voice. I don't know how to describe it, but
That sounds
it catches
fucking
me.
crazy.
But yeah, I listen to like a lot of underground shit. I don't really listen to a
I
lot
do
of bands
too.
though.
I listen to tons of underground shit. I'm into like really like niche small bands kind of.
I feel you. Like people with like their own circle of fan base type shit.
Hell yeah. Are you a drainer? Do you fuck with Drain Gang?
I don't, I don't know, bro. I'm in the middle because I don't really know too much about them.
I know what you
I just
mean,
hear
bro.
I hear like all the toxicity.
I fuck with a few Blade songs and a few Echo 2K songs, and that's like about it. This fucking guy right here, Calvin, bro. This guy's a fucking drainer to the T, bro.
You guys anything about Jenny?
This guy loves Drain
That's
Gang.
hard though.
The young lean shit is better.
Do you like Haunted Mound?
I've only listened to like a couple songs that I think one of y'all put me on to,
Yeah, probably, bro.
but it was cool. It was
Fuck with
cool.
Hackle. Hackle. Cemetery is very like I don't know. I don't really fuck with Cemetery, but Hackle's hard.
I feel that.
Are there any other collectives you fuck with?
Nah, not really.
Do you fuck with
Not
Odd
really.
Future? Odd Future. I feel like Odd Future like
Odd Future,
shaped-
yeah.
Yeah, Odd Future was really influential for a lot of people. I remember when I was like 15 listening to Tyler, and I was like, "This is the best shit I've ever heard in my life."
Oh god, yeah, all that shit. Like, yeah, they really like they had their own voice, and they wasn't like scared to have their own voice.
Hell yeah. Has
That's
the
why I fuck
hyperpop
with them.
community has the hyperpop community been like nice to you and like accepting? Because I know with some artists they're like very nice, and some they fucking hate other artists. It's very wishy washy, and like Hyperpop Daily I think shaped a lot of that.
Yeah,
But have
I
they
feel like
been opening? Because like I know Bad Hose like it almost hit like 10K on SoundCloud. I was looking the other day. I was like, holy fuck. So like
oh god, this shit
it's
going
been
crazy.
a decently large song in the community. So how have people like reacted to your music?
But I don't know why, but them niggas like love me. I think maybe it's because of Bad Hoes, but like I don't really get like a lot of hate from hyperpop fans.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's really good.
And
That's
like,
honestly a really good thing.
yeah, I'm glad, bro, because that shit is irritating as fuck.
It is irritating as fuck. Is and that was my next question. Is TikTok has they been kind to you? Because I've been like almost bullied off of the platform before. Like it's bad. But yeah, I've always looked in your comments and you have like some really good comments. I think it's also the way you approach your videos. You have a very like happy aura in your videos, and like it's not like I want to die all the time, so and even when it is the sad songs, they always have happier beats behind it, so it's like yeah, so even if it's
That's one thing I
the song
fuck with.
has
I like that's what like the sadder my lyrics get, I kind of like gravitate towards like happier beats.
that's really cool
Cause
because
I still want people to be like listen and be able to dance and nod their head, but also be like, damn, he really speaking to me. You feel me?
I know exactly what you mean, bro.
Yeah, but for the TikTok comments, there's like every once in a while there'll be like some random talking about, oh my god, I fucking hate this song. But like,
fucking basement.
I'm not tripping on. Yeah, I'm not tripping on them niggas. Them niggas don't even go outside, so they got it.
Literally sit inside all day, bro. But my next question is gonna be: a lot of people have been saying like the current underground scene is like the strongest we've seen in like years, and like they think that we're gonna bring the SoundCloud era back. Do you think that this is possible, and do you think that you would have a helping hand in doing so?
If that era comes back, then I better be up there, top 3 type shit.
Type shit. Always
I do think we got potential, but like, there's a lot of the same sounding niggas. A lot of people are sounding the exact same, which is cool,
Yeah, like, it's no diss on Slay World, bro, but like, they kind of like their recent drops just haven't been like as good as before, and they all kind of sound the same, and like, I don't know, the underground rap scene right now is low key kind of lame, except for like there's like Bron Claire and like Shay Romani. I think they are really good. JSSR is really good, and then like then like the hyperpop scene is like I think it's it's getting stronger than it was in like 2020, which is I think it's really good, and I think that Breakin's dropping helped that a lot.
Yeah.
Breakin's like 5G blowing up on TikTok like brought everybody something like, and it's really a good thing.
His whole album, Breakin's whole album is a like 12 out of 10 album, bro. Like he sounds different. That's the thing. He sounds different. He sounds like Breakin'.
Nothing like his first project or his second
project.
God. It's just
he's crazy.
Yeah,
I fuck with hyperpop.
Influential artist stuff. Hyperpop is it's amazing genre. They were always kind of accepting me when I was younger, and then like I got older, and it's kind of different now, but it's okay.
I think the underground got a lot of talent for sure.
Definitely.
If we make the right moves, people keep like experimenting with new sounds and shit. I think we got it.
I mean, yeah, there's like fucking 13-year-old kids making like
bangers, bro.
Literally bangers off of their fucking trap phone, man. That shit is wild. My next question would be: do you think like the shit you've been in your life and like relationships, you think that shit has affected your music like greatly? Like, do you think if you wouldn't have had like experiences with relationships and like shit without your life, I don't know like exactly what happened to you, but I feel like everybody has their own story and they kind of like tell it in their music.
Yeah, I feel like at a point when I first started, every song I wrote was about specific situations. So like Poison Ivy was about a very specific situation. So like all the niggas around me were like, we know exactly who the fuck you're talking about.
That's hella hard.
Yeah.
That song, like, bro, last summer, like, I just want to say, like, that it was, like, that song, like, it just changed a lot of things for me. Like, I have, like, vivid memories of, like, me and my friends listening to that song in their car and just, like, smoking to it and shit, bro. So, like, you have had, like, a great impact on my life. That song is crazy. The music video for that song is crazy, too.
That shit is fire, and I got to perform that shit.
What is the story? I need. That is another thing I need to ask. What's the story behind? I've seen the video of you performing it. How did that happen?
Okay, so it's a place called The Rock. It's like a school, but for music. And my sister was in therapy, and the therapist put her on to The Rock because she knew that she liked music.
Yeah.
And then my sister knew how much I liked music. And then, so we started going just for fun, like learning silly instruments and stuff.
Yeah.
And we had a songwriting class. And one day I just shared one of my songs. And bro was like, no, we have to get you in the studio.
Oh,
and then it was just up from there. And then the center we were at had a grand opening. And that's what I performed at.
You had a fucking choir, like, singing the kids singing. I was like, oh, shit.
I was like, I need all of y'all on stage with me, bro. Because, like, those were the same people like in the studio with me recording it and helping me write it and stuff like that. So it was really right.
What was like? Was it unreal performing on stage and like was the crowd fucking with you?
Bro, the thing is, I don't even remember. I watched the video back and it was like some of the people in the crowd, like there would be like a big group of people right here, like yeah. Then there would be like a couple people over here just like yelling at their kid or something. But like it was like you know how people say they black out? Like, I literally blacked out, and on my way off this stage, I was like, damn, I really just did that shit. But I didn't remember anything. The first beat started, and I was just locked in for...
That's the only time you performed, right? You haven't had any other shows?
Nah, that's my only one.
Okay, that's still a really good experience to have, though. Like, it's just...
Oh, God.
Yeah. You plan to do it once?
Yeah, I'm saying I do future ones.
Eventually,
I want to like
a tour would be like crazy.
This is why I wish like you niggas would live out here or I would live out there because I don't know.
Bro, I have nobody that I know out here. I have one producer that I know IRL, bro, and like literally that's it, bro. Like Jimmy is moving to fucking Florida now. This motherfucker lives in Vegas, bro. You live in fucking bro. Like it's just bad, bro.
Yeah.
Plan together eventually.
Yeah, everything will come together when stuff starts getting bigger, for sure.
I would be down to do a show with y'all niggas with the right people.
Bro. The right people would be crazy, bro. It would be, and we have so many songs together. It would just be like, fucking, we all come together.
Facts. It would be crazy. We could have Calvin passing out his merch and shit.
Literally,
in the crowd.
Bro. In the crowd, bro.
Yeah.
what is like your like what do you plan on dropping for the rest of 2023? You literally dropped a fucking EP Friday. I was going to my grandma's house and I look at my fucking phone and I'm like, what? And so yeah, I haven't even like, cause I just got back yesterday, so I haven't even sat down and listened to the full thing. But I skipped right to bro, and then I died. That song is so good. I was waiting for that song for
Bro,
like 6 months. I was sitting here.
oh God, I was teasing that shit for so long.
Yeah, that song
For
is so good.
It's
I
fire.
don't know. I got like 2 or 3 songs I know that are up next, but the rest it's just like with the flow. I just make music if I really fuck with it. Post that shit.
Do you charge for features just in case anybody out here watching is like, I want a Moonracer feature? Do you charge for features or is it just like, cause what I do, bro, I'm gonna be honest, like if somebody's like weird and like they hit me up and they're weird, I charge the shit out of them. But like normally if I develop a friendship with an artist over time, I never charge.
Hell yeah. There's people who I talk to now. They can't send me whatever, and I'll hop on that. But like,
I know what you mean, like new people.
I do stuff for free now, but I'm starting to think about like charging because I be doing verses for niggas, and they don't even fucking post this shit. Like, why are you wasting my time? And I could have just made my own shit.
Exactly what
But
mean,
you're sending me this song that you made, all excited about it, just to not post it.
For me, I'm
about to really start charging.
I work with like a lot of the like same people just because I'm comfortable with a lot of people. I know people aren't gonna let me down, and yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Like I've worked with people like sitting in Discord calls and just like it doesn't sound like how I want it to sound, and like people tweaking my voice and stuff, and it's like you don't have control over your own voice when you do a verse for somebody, so it's just like
oh God,
it's a really bad thing.
Hey, PSA, whoever's listening who want to work with me, stop turning my auto tune up. I have it low for a reason. Stop changing my shit. You make me sound silly as fuck sometimes, and I'm like, bro, that's not even my sound. You're just making me sound how you want me to sound.
I'm an auto tune up all the way kind of gal. I like the crazy auto tune sounds because I listen to a lot of 100 gex though. That is the reason.
But that depends on what song. Like, it's okay for some, but like, if it's like I don't know how to describe it. Like, if it's like a sing-songy song, like if I'm really singing, I don't really want my auto tune up because
exactly
just because you can't sing doesn't mean I can't sing. Like they turn my auto tune to match theirs, but they can't sing. You feel me? So they sound normal, but I just sound like I have hella tune on.
I took choir for hella, so I deadass have like lessons on this shit, bro. So I know exactly what you mean. I don't like when people tweak my voice. Like I need to have like my specific mix on there.
Facts.
What was the recording session like for I Would Stay in Trouble? Like, was it just you in your room on some shit, or was there like people surrounding you? Were you in a studio?
Bro, I remember that day.
Dude, Calvin is posting.
We were like, what? I remember the day we were just chilling in a car, and I was like, I was probably like just randomly talking in a country accent or some shit, and I was like, what if I make a country song? And all of my friends were like, that shit's gonna be, and I was like, say less. And I just went to the room, recorded that shit. It's just like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I want to make more country because that shit, like, it felt so natural. It felt like I was making like a rap song or something.
Bro.
Because it just fucking
spewed out of me. Shit you said was like, it was so good, bro.
Oh God, that's what I'm saying.
Bro, just freestyling like my cigarettes because without her I be getting withdrawals, bro. That shit is hard, bro.
That shit's crazy,
bro.
That's a real country singer right here.
Bro, it's crazy because like I listen to you, like I catch myself listening to your music all the time. Music is like casually chilling on like 5 of my playlists, and like I've never like it's crazy, bro. It's because like you dead ass make like I don't know, it's like really good music. I didn't even know you went to the studio. I thought you were just like off of the phone home studio going crazy.
Alright, so Monochromatic, Poison Ivy, and Na 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 were in the studio. Everything else was on my phone.
That's what I was thinking. This is what I was thinking. That's what I had in my head because like those songs, like the cover arts for those songs too are fucking crazy. Did you make those?
Nah.
I feel like
they made it for me. I'm telling you that place was so cool, bro. The Poison Ivy cover art is really hard.
That shit is crazy. It's like you behind a bunch of Poison Ivy and you're in black and white. That shit is crazy.
Oh God.
I was really mad that Na 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 didn't get like that much attention. Like I felt like that's like, definitely like one of your top 3 songs.
I definitely felt like I was finna go crazy, but like I'm not tripping on it. But like I may even like re-release that shit because that shit is like
You can just go
that shit
back
has
and remake
potential
it too.
for real.
Like, yeah,
Facts.
like that's what I do with some songs too. It's just like a matter of, yeah. How many like okay like what's the have you gotten any cosigns? And if you have, like, what's the craziest cosign that you've ever gotten? Like somebody just like saying you're hard and you're like, what the fuck?
Uh, so Sad Boy Shaq saying I'm hard was crazy. You put me
That
on him,
bro,
but I was so
that
too,
was
man.
crazy for me too. When we first started working together in like a few years ago, and I was like, everybody used to call me ass, bro. And then like he came in and he was like, oh, this is hard, bro. So I
Oh,
feel like
God.
he's very tapped into the underground, and yeah, him calling you hard was. I remember when that happened, and I was like, this is like the direction I wanted it to go in, because I feel like you guys need a song together too, because I feel like you guys' flows would match so well together, and we literally have a song on his producer's beat.
Facts. Shout out, Julian. Shout out, Julian.
Shout out Julian. Julian is hard. Who's your
I'm waiting
favorite?
on Shaq right now. He said he was gonna send me some shit low key, so I'm waiting for that shit.
I know exactly what you mean, bro. I sent him a few opens the other day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, bro. Who is your favorite producer you've ever worked with? Because you've worked with quite a few. I've seen
I say Benzo. You put me on a Benzo
Oh
too.
my god, Benzo is
Benzo
fucking. You want
this
to hear
is
some crazy
crazy.
shit about Benzo?
What?
I've been working with Benzo since I was in the fucking 6th grade. We've been friends since
That's
we were
crazy.
12, bro.
That's
Yeah,
crazy, bro.
he
That
like
nigga's talented, bro.
he's insane, bro. That guy is fucking. He like has so much self doubt too, and his music's so good. His beats are so good.
Fact. You gotta keep going, bro. Keep pushing that shit.
Yeah, I've known him. Yeah, but I've known that dude forever. We grew up in the same town and shit. It's crazy.
But yeah,
What was
I got
like
Fend for Myself on a
Fend for
Benzo beat.
Yourself?
My
Oh
bad.
my god, that
Fend
song
for
is so
Myself on a
good.
Benzo beat. That may be
That song
like
is so good,
my
bro.
favorite beat that I've ever been sent.
You
Cause that
honestly,
shit's
I could say
crazy.
the same thing about a Benzo beat. Every time he sends me beats, I'm just like,
Oh God, he doesn't miss Loki.
he doesn't miss ever, bro. What was your first impression of me when we met? Cause I fucking honestly, I deadass forgot how we met. I think I just
Bro,
found you on TikTok.
I did too, but I found you made a video with the Poison Ivy sound. And I
I
found that shit
remember
just
that,
scrolling through I just was scrolling through my camera like last week, and I randomly saw that shit, and
bro. I
that's
remember you
like
sent
how
that
we
shit to me.
started
I was like,
talking.
what, bro? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then you sent me that open.
I'm pretty sure
My
I
shit,
just
my
found
verse
your
was
music on TikTok, and I was like, this shit is hard, and I added it to my post, and then we didn't talk until, and then you put me on with Kailano and all of them, bro. It was
hell yeah, right.
crazy, bro. So yeah, that was like what last, I want to say, summer, like July, August.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
That was a
I
while
was still
ago,
pushing
yeah.
Poison Ivy. That was
Yeah,
a
that was
fat
a
minute ago.
while ago. Yeah, you were first promoting that song when we like started being friends. I was like, yeah, I remember that.
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
I had like just started my TikTok too. Then
That is insane.
that's fine. Yeah, you sent me that break-ins open, and I hate my verse on that shit.
I didn't
I
even
low key
like that
stole
my
that
verse
shit,
on that song, bro.
but it's fine. Our
I was
first one was like,
damn, I just remembered that shit, bro. What the fuck?
yeah, yeah.
We started working
Our
when I was
first
on the
one was
droid,
good.
bro. Literally. I
That's
was on the
crazy.
droid. I was on the droid. Like Cat RX was on the droid, bro. That song was on the droid. It just Jimmy
That's
mixed that for
fire
me,
though.
so it was like it sounded a lot better. But yeah, I came a
That's
long ass
fire.
way. You did
Oh
too, bro.
God.
We both have came a crazy ass way. You've never been like bad, bro, but I've definitely seen your sound like come up through time. Like sometimes I listen to your music, I'm just like, what, bro? I'm blown away. It's
Hell yeah,
crazy,
man.
bro.
After this interview, I gotta send you T Fazo. I'm gonna send your
You
niggas
gotta
T
send me
Fazo.
some T Fazo music, bro. I need to hear some T Fazo. I might send some Young Blasty through. That was my old. It's my old
Send that
name.
shit through, man.
How
I'm gonna
many
be
names did
blasting.
you only had T Fazo before Moonracer? It was just like that was like it was like 1, 2. I went through multiple names throughout time.
I went to for a little bit I was T-Fazo, then I added 333 to it. So I was T-Fazo 333, and then I just became
Did you
Moonracer.
have any when you were T-Fazo? Did you work with any people that were like bigger?
Hell no. T-Fazo was just me, bro, just grinding.
I feel
She was
like that,
ass,
bro.
but
But
was
it
ass.
shows character progression.
Facts.
You gotta learn
You
how to
couldn't
mix.
tell if it was ass. That's the
Do
thing.
you
You
ever
couldn't tell
like?
T-Fazo he was ass.
You ever like sit down and you're like, how the fuck did I not learn how to mix like sooner? I do that shit
Bro,
all the time.
I used to do zero mixing, like not one
Me too.
mixing.
Me
Was,
too.
I
Me
just
too.
would record the
I wouldn't
entire
even
song in
record
one.
with headphones, bro. I would just like straight into the mic.
Oh god.
Yeah, man, that
So
shit's
yeah.
crazy.
Now looking back, I'd be like, damn, I could have at least turned some auto tune on that shit. It made this 6 out of 10 song at least a 7. You feel me?
What's
Just by
like
one
the
click of a button.
what's the scariest movie you've ever seen? Cause like I feel like, bro, I don't know how to explain it, but when I watch a really fucking scary movie, I make like a shoegaze song right after, and I just make the lyrics really like brutal and deep. But yeah, what's the fucking like scariest crazy movie you've ever seen, like ever?
Is it Annabelle? Is that her name?
Annabelle is fucking
Oh,
crazy, bro. Bro,
we got off the.
you know the most recent Conjuring has like an actual exorcism like audio and video like at the end of it in the credits.
That's gross. I'm not gonna
Fucking
lie.
crazy, bro. Have you ever
But
seen
the
a movie
story,
called the story behind that movie is really good.
yeah, and we got off the green, and I remember going to the theaters, so everything was loud as
Oh
fuck.
fuck no, bro.
And that was back when I was a virgin to the green, kinda. You feel me? So I was really tweaked. So I never forgot that movie because that shit really had me like pondering life afterwards.
That's so funny.
That's fucking crazy.
Have you ever seen a movie called Cannibal Holocaust?
Yeah, you said what?
Cannibal Holocaust.
Fuck no. What is
That
that
movie
about?
is fucking. Oh my god, bro. It's a
That shit
movie
sounds
about it's
insane.
these fucking people and they go to like this island and like I think they're fucking like nah, their plane doesn't crash. That's like Green Inferno. But they somehow get to this fucking island, bro, and it's full of these cannibals and they start just like bro, it's like a war between them and they like kill animals in the movie, but then like you come to find out, bro, like that's actually them killing animals in the movie. This movie was made in like the fucking 80s.
What? That's
it's
crazy.
so insane. It's the craziest movie I've ever seen. And then like at the end of the movie, like everybody dies. Like literally the last shot is like the camera dude like dying. And fucking they took the dude who made the movie to court because the dude like told them like after the movie was made, he's like, don't say shit when this movie comes out. Like I want this shit to be like hidden. Like I want them to think that you actually died. They took him to fucking court and they thought that they actually killed these people. And he had to be like, nah, they're alive, bro.
That's crazy. I definitely gotta see that shit.
Yeah,
that shit sounds insane, bro.
When they kill the animals, it's really fucked up though. Like they chop off like a turtle's head and they like cut a mouse with a knife. It's fucked, bro. It's fucked.
Yeah, that's crazy. Knowing that shit's real is a whole different vibe.
Did you grow up in the like era of YouTube where it was like all the weird ass like creepy pasta videos like Obey the Walrus and fucking like shit like that, bro?
Hell no, I avoided all of that shit,
Dude,
bro. I don't know nothing about that shit.
Oh my god, dude. Obey the Walrus fucked me up, bro. Movie fucking salad fingers and shit. I'm scared.
Bro,
crazy.
I've seen salad fingers, bro. That shit is crazy for sure.
Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is crazy too. I feel like you could make a lot of crazy music about Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
I kind of do want to get like into some like darker shit.
Yeah, I would just try to watch start watching like YouTube videos on like the darkest movie icebergs, bro. That sounds so corny, but I swear like, bro, they cover some like crazy ass movies. If you haven't seen The House of a Thousand Corpses, that's a good movie, and The Devil's Rejects. Those movies are really good and they're really fucking like weird and like just like scary. Rob Zombie movies are really good for like visual things. Like if you want to interpret like dark shit into your music, watch a lot of Rob Zombie films. These movies are fucking crazy, bro.
As far I want to release like a whole EP just of like the darkest shit I can ever think of, and then just never go, then just be happy again.
Just never ever just after that, just all fucking just bad shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that shit with my art.
Look, gee.
like wanted to make like a rock song? Have you made rock songs? Do you have rock songs in the vault?
I probably have rock. I have everything in the vault, so I'm gonna say yeah. I have rock
You
songs in
have
the
like a
vault.
really good pop punk voice. I don't know if that's like weird to say, but I could hear you on like a Blink 182 type song.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Blink 182, Penny at the Disco. Like that's where
Yes,
I
bro.
fucking
Yes,
that's
bro.
who I was looking up to for a
Me
minute.
too,
So
bro. Blink is like, bro. Blink was like my band
for
for a while.
music though, not the lifestyle. I don't even know what he's doing. I'm not endorsing that.
The
Only
lifestyles
the
that they
music.
had was crazy, bro. Honestly, I do
Yeah.
embrace the rockstar lifestyle, just not heavy drugs. Heavy drugs is
Yeah, look.
fucking bad, bro.
As long as it don't got nothing to do with children.
Yeah, if it don't got nothing
Yeah,
to
as long
do
as
with touching them kids, bro, then
yeah, we're steering away from children and count
no
me in.
Pizzagate over here. Fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
This shit is, yeah.
So I don't even talk to girls at all
You don't?
because that's where allegations
That's
come
where
from.
allegations come from. Fucking I don't speak to females. I sit in my room and just fucking girl text me. I'm just hitting the block button.
Man, making a song about it. Moving on.
Dude, girls are weird, man. You gotta be like careful around that shit, cause like I don't know, like the wrong
Your
person
intention.
could ruin your whole like persona and everything, bro.
And the craziest thing is they don't even have to be telling the truth. Like they could
Literally,
literally
they
just
don't
lie
have to
and
be
be
telling the
loud
truth.
about lying, and they ruin your whole life. That's
A
why.
lot of times in the allegation situations, it's like people, like a girl calling a dude out. And, like, a lot of times they are right. Like, men do treat women very fucking weird. Like, there's no way around it. Like, they do treat women very fucking weird. And, like, the stalker thing. But there is cases where, like, women will lie about domestic abuse allegations. And, like, in the whole time, it's the exact opposite. Like, they were the abusive ones.
Facts.
It's bad.
That shit crazy.
Hell yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna go off live. We can stay on call, but this is the end of the actual like interview. I feel like this shit